today is all about solving quadratic equation by completing the square.
Hi guys, I am Vanessa Sarno and I am going to vlog our project in math, which is about solving quadratic equation by completing the square. Solving quadratic equation by completing the square. In solving quadratic equation by completing the square, there are 7 steps. Step 1. Transfer the constant to other side. Step 2. Give a space for the third term. Step 3. Get the half of the second term, then find its square. Step 4. Complete the trinomial. Step 5. Express the trinomial on the left of the equation as the square of binomial. Step 6. Solve the equations by extracting the square root. Then step 7. Apply checking. So I have here a quadratic equation. X squared plus 10x minus 11 equals 0. So step 1. Transfer the constant to other side. So the constant here is negative 11. So if we will transpose the negative 11 or transfer the negative 11 to the other side, it will become positive 11. So the equation will be x squared plus 10x equals 0 plus 11. It will become x squared plus 10x equals 11. So let's proceed to step 2. Give a space for the third term. So give a space for the third term. So it will become x squared plus 10x, then space, or give a blank, equals 11, then space. Let's proceed to step 3. Get the half of the second term, then find its square. So here, in getting the half of the second term, then find its square. Then the second term here is 10. So 10 divided by 2 equals to 5. Then find its square. So 5 squared. 5 squared is equals to 25. So it will become x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 11 plus 25. So let's proceed to step 4. Complete the trinomial. So since here x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 11 plus 25. And so we need to add 11 plus 25. So it will become x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 36. Let's proceed to step 5. Express the trinomial on the left of the equation as the square of binomial. So express the trinomial on the left of the equation as the square of binomial. So it will become open parenthesis x plus 5 close parenthesis squared equals 36. So to check that if the square of binomial is correct, let's do this. So here x times x equals x squared. Then x times 5 equals 5 positive 5x. Then positive 5 times positive x equals positive 5x. Then positive 5 times positive 5 equals 25. So let's add the same 5x plus 5x equals 10x. So x squared plus 10x plus 25. So the equation is same to this equation. So this square of binomial is correct. Let's proceed to step 6. Solve the equations by extracting the square root. So here, since open parenthesis x plus 5 close parenthesis squared equals 36. So it will become x plus 5 equals positive negative square, then find the square root of 36. So the square root of 36 is 6. So x plus 5 equals positive and negative 6. So here, let's do first, or let's solve first the positive. So x plus 5 equals square root of positive 36. So the square root of positive 36 is 6. So it will be x plus 5 equals 6. So we will transpose the positive 5 to the other side. So if you will transpose the positive 5 to the other side, it will become negative 5. That's why x equals 6 minus 5. So the x is equals 1. Then next, we will solve the negative 1. So x plus 5 equals square root of negative 36. So the square root of negative 36 is negative 6. So so x plus 5 equals negative 6. Then we will transpose the positive 5 to the other side. So the positive 5 will become negative 5. So it will become x equals negative 6 minus 5 equals to negative 11. Let's proceed to the last step. Step 7. Apply checking. So we will solve first the x equals 1. So the quadratic equation is x squared plus 10x minus 11 equals 0. So the x here is 1. So open parenthesis 1, close parenthesis, then squared, plus 10, then the x which is 1, then open parenthesis 1, then close parenthesis, minus 11 equals 0. So here, let's solve. 1 squared equals to 1 because 1 times 1 equals 1, plus 10 times 1 equals to 10. So 1 plus 10, then copy the negative 11. So minus 11 equals 0. Then 1 plus 10 equals 11. Minus 11 equals 0. 11 minus 11 equals 0. So 0 equals to 0. So the answer is correct. Next, let's check the x equals negative 11. So the quadratic equation is x squared plus 10x minus 11 equals to 0. So negative 11 squared plus 10 times negative 11 minus 11 equals 0. So negative 11 squared equals to 121 because negative 11 times negative 11 equals positive 121. Then positive 10 times negative 11 equals to negative 110. So negative 110 minus 11. So 121 minus 110 equals to 11. Then 11 minus 11 equals to 0. So 11 minus 11 equals to 0. So 11 minus 11 equals 0. 0 equals 0. So the answer is check. The answer is correct.
Hey guys, I'm here to vlog our topic in math. So our topic is solving quadratic equation by completing x squared. So ang quadratic equation dito ay x squared minus 8x minus 9 equals 0. So isi-solve na natin. Step 1. Transfer the constant to other side. So ang constant dito ay ang 9. So ita-transfer natin siya katabi sa 0. So magiging ganito, x squared minus 8x equals 0 plus 9. So isi-solve natin to, 0 plus 9. So magiging ganito, x squared minus 8x equals 9. Ito na ang quadratic equation natin. So, step 2. Give a space for the third term. X squared minus 8x space equals 9 space. So, para makuha natin para magiging trinomial siya, ito ang i-solve natin. Negative 8 divided by 2 equals negative 4 squared. So, negative 4 times negative 4 is equals to positive 16. So, ang positive 16, ito ay ilalagay natin sa space. Ito. Tapos, step 3, get the half of the second term, then find its square. So, ang second term dito ay ang 8. So, 4 ang half sa 8. 4 ang half sa 8. Then, ang squares of 4 is 2. So dito. Tapos, sa step 4, complete the trinomial. So, x squared minus 8x plus 16 equals 25. So, ang 25 galing sa 9 plus 16 equals 25. So, sa step 5 na tayo, express the trinomial on the left of the equation as the square of binomial. So, may ganito. X squared minus 4 over squared equals 25. So, magiging ganito siya. X minus 4 times x minus 4. So, ang x, i-times natin dito sa x. So, x squared minus 4 times x equals 4x. Tapos, 4 times x is 4x. So, plus 4 times 4 equals 16. So, may ganito. Then, isosolve natin. Ipa-plus natin yung kapareho ng dito. Example, 4x. Tapos 4x, ipa-plus natin silang dalawa. So, equals to 8x. So, magiging ganito. Ito na. So, step 6, solve the equation by extracting the square root. So, solve the equation by extracting the square root. So, ang square root dito sa 25 is 5. So, copy lang dito, tapos dito. Ganyan. Tapos, hindi pa tayo natatapos. May remaining pa. Itong plus, minus, ito ang isusolve natin. Ang 4, i-transpose natin dito katabi sa 5. Negative 4 siya, may positive 4. May ganito. So, 5 plus 4 equals 9. Positive 9. Tapos, sa negative na naman tayo. Sa positive to, ito negative na naman. So, negative 25. Diba dito, positive 25. Dito na naman, negative 25. Negative 5. So, i-transpose na naman natin. Negative 5 plus 4. Negative 5 plus 4 equals negative 1. So, ito ang mga sagot sa solving quadratic equation by completing square. X squared minus 8x minus 9 equals 0. So, mag-check na tayo. Checking. Saan tayo mag-check? Ito na lang. Step 7 to, step 7. Checking. I-check natin kung tama ba itong x, itong si 9 at negative 1. So, x, positive 9. So, natin si x. Si x, dito, di ba? X squared minus 8x minus 9. Si x dito, magiging 9. May ganyan. Tapos, 9 times 9 equals 81. Minus 8 times 9 equals 72. Negative. Minus 9 equals 0. So, 81 minus 72 is 9. It's 9. Minus 9 equals 0. So, 9 minus 9, 0 equals 0. So, check. Tama tong sagot na 9. Tama to siya. Ang negative 1 na lang. Dito na lang, dito. So, checking. So, x equals negative 1. Ito. So, si x na naman magiging negative 1. So, negative 1 times negative 1 equals positive 1. Plus 8 times negative 1. May positive siya kasi. No, kaya plus 8 minus 9 equals 0. 1 plus 8, di ba 9? Minus 9 equals 0. 9 minus 9. 9 minus 9, 0. Over 0. So, check tayo. Tama tayong sagot. And, ganyan pag solve ng quadratic equation by completed square. Step by step. So, thank you. Thank you and shout out to Sir Arnel, math teacher namin. Thank you, sir. Bye!